Hello friends, this is Growl, and welcome to Wafflecat Weekly number 8. Open our vaults, talk about the week, etc. So we're finally here, we're awake for right when the servers come up. See everyone in Azeroth gathering for the vault. Don't ask if I've been up all night or if I just woke up. I'll leave that to your imagination. So, first we will open our priest vault. I believe I just did one key on this guy. Until we get some disc priest buffs or something, I think he will be on one key a week maintenance. But who knows? Maybe we get something good. All right, this is awkward. Okay, there we go. We got an item. Lily of the Eternal Weave. Not a particularly great trinket. It might be good for Holy. Maybe in some world where I ever play Holy. Pretty sure this is probably good for Raid Holy. I mean, I don't have many options, so we're taking it. There are definitely certain classes that would really like this, but I don't know if Disc Priest is one of them. Ooh, and I have double on use. Let's just leave that in our bags for now. Not worry about it too much. All right, on to our next guy, our Shaman. Now that my Mage and mostly my Druid doesn't need gear, I've been doing some keys on Shaman a little bit. Only 4 this week. I think I have 2 heroic raid slots maybe, and then 2 M+ slots. But Shaman's almost geared to start doing some stuff now. Seems like actually a lot of people are playing Shaman this season. I kind of expected a lot of people to gravitate towards Druid, but I also thought Shaman was a good pick, mainly because of the comps that people might run. And I'm seeing a lot of people go towards Shaman right away. Kind of expected everyone to go Druid, but everyone has more foresight than me. All right, so I'm checking my loot spec. I haven't moved my loot spec in a while. Presto's fine now. All right, let's see what we got. I think we still need tier on this guy, so a tier piece would be very nice. It doesn't look like we have one that we care about. We have a heroic shoulder, but we are getting a catalyst charge this week, so I don't really care about that too much. Ooh, and we get a shield with leech. Let's see. We don't really want these boots because we want the boots from Ring. And we have a shield with leech. I mean, we're definitely taking this, right? Yeah, this is a very good item. So we actually got a weapon one of the last 2 weeks, and now we have a myth shield. So this is a very, very good item. Also, somewhere good that we can sink our crests into. We haven't maxed out on crests on this guy. That will probably do some more keys this. But yeah, that's a very good item. All right, nice. We're on a roll. So now on to the Druid. So our Druid, we actually snuck in a last-minute hard mode Tazavesh Deathless last week. And we managed to obtain a mythic chest. So I would like to use my catalyst charge on that. Hopefully we don't get anything from the vault that needs a catalyst charge. See from our vault here, I have this myth Parapodia, which I don't know how good this is, but we've been very fortunate with trinkets on our Druid. We don't really need trinkets. I decided to craft a weapon just for power gains, and then I got this myth chest, but I couldn't catalyze it until this week. So hopefully we don't get anything we need to catalyze. We should have 3 M+ slots. I did at least 8 keys on this guy. So let's see what we get. Okay, so Burst Mastery I don't think is particularly good. I definitely want to see haste on a ring. We have a weapon, but I've already crafted a weapon. And I don't think this is going to be super useful to me. And I have these pants, which the stats are quite good. Like, this is a really good off piece. I think I take the pants anyway. I think I take the pants and then just hold on to them for now. So ideally, I think you want haste on almost everything, and there are no haste on the normal tier pants. So I think I take these pants. I still catalyze my chest, and I hope to find another 4-piece so that I can switch this in, but maybe this might sit in the inventory. while, but I think this is still a pretty good item. We're still quite a bit happy with this. Double check. Are we doing anything dumb? Not. All right. And now, on to the mage. For now, we're only doing 4 vaults. Maybe there's a world once everyone gets real strong that they can carry my really crappy alts, but I don't see a world where I'm playing those guys much anyway. So for now, we're not worried about vaults on our other guys. And our mage should have a very, very juicy vault. So we have 3 raid slots because we're on salad bar. We also should have 3 M+ slots. On top of that, the way the vault works now, your raids slot scales with how far you are in the raid. So regardless of what item we get in the raid slots, it should be pretty high item level. So let's look at our mage and see what kind of items we want the most. So this trinket, the Parapodia, is very, very good. Getting a myth track version of this is good. We managed to get a mythic void core from raid, and this has synergy with the cantrip weapons, either the one-hander or the two-hander. It's not an item level upgrade, but I could also just use the crest for something else. And so getting one of the special weapons from the raid would be really ideally we just get a one-hander because we don't want to have to recraft this. That I don't even know if that's a gain if I lose this offhand. Alternatively, mythic boots would be okay, but I don't know how great that is. And then mythic tier as a last resort. And if we don't get any of those things, we're going to be very sad. So let's see what we get. Look at everyone just standing up at the vault. You can't even read any of the names or anything. It's a mess of people. Also, there's a chance that I don't take anything from the vault, and I just wait and see what I get from raid or hard mode or whatever. Was someone pinged an item? Living weapons sabatons. Plate feet. I don't know if I would be pinging this. Congrats to him, I guess. Let's see what we got. Rage for Jangbi. Oh boy. All right. There's a lot of things here, so let's go through them. We have a belt. Based off of the other items I see, I don't think we're going to be taking the belt. Belts are kind of annoying this patch because you have your Delve belt. Ereldar's Toll, not a very good trinket. Mythic Shoulders. Definitely a good piece. This would be a good upgrade, but I see some other things I might want. So then we have a Ritual Forward. This is a big on use with a 2-minute cooldown, so it's not too bad for Arcane. You do prefer a 2-minute over a minute 30, but I don't know how. I know this is a good trinket, but I don't know how good. We have a very high verse neck, which this is also a good neck, but based off the other 2 items, I don't think I'm going to be taking this. And one of the cantrip weapons, a one-hander weapon, which is very, very, very appealing. And I very likely will be taking. I know that there's a lot of other people. So this is something I can get from the raid, just re-clearing pretty easily. But I know there's a lot of other people in our guild that are going to want one of these. So. But they're going to want this trinket too. Unfortunately, this might be a trend with the Wafflecat weeklies now that I'm playing a DPS. But I may need to run some sims and talk to our guild and figure out what I take here. I think with Arcane, because I have a Mythic Void Core already and a Parapodia, I'm pretty sure I take the weapon. I'm pretty sure I'm going to take the weapon and then use my crests elsewhere. But I'm not 100% sure. So either way, this is the vault reveal. But I did, I'm going to pretend like I just woke up and I'm still figuring things out. And I'll probably consult with our guild and figure out what I should take here. But very likely I'm going to be taking this weapon, which having the mythic void core and weapon combo on week 3 is going to feel very, very good. So Fangby Rising. Yeah. Cool. So that's it. The problem is I don't really have a lot of good stuff to do with my crests. So the thing about taking a weapon is I already have a 723 weapon. So I'm just going to slam that right back up to here, and it's not going to be able to spend any crests. So I do get the cantrip weapon effect, but I don't really gain item level. I have this ring. This is one of my rewards that I've gotten from Tazavesh hard mode. Haste heavy is not particularly good for arcane. I mean, it's not bad in its item level, so it's still fine. But I also want to maybe run a hard mode and see what I get, because it would be cool if I get some sort of tier piece that I can upgrade. Like if I can find somewhere that I can sink all my crests into, then I won't feel so bad about taking the weapon. Either way, we're gonna run some sims. Jangby's gonna get to the lab. Let's see what else is going on here. Do we have any interesting weekly quests here? We have time walking this week. A nice opportunity to get a normal raid item. I would highly recommend you guys do this. Excuse me. I would highly recommend doing this on any sort of rat alts. Time walking is really easy, and there's a lot of really good normal raid items. There's good normal trinkets. The Lumithar trinket on both healer and DPS is really good. And also just getting the boots on a rat character, those can be really hard. I'm sure getting these items in pug raids is really, really tough. So anytime you have the opportunity to get a random item from the raid, you should probably do it. But yeah, that's it. So I'm going to get to the lab, run some sims. I'll probably be live later today doing the Tazavesh hard mode. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you, and good luck in your vaults. Peace. Oh, wait, happy keying.